Hello and welcome back to Hurtworld. Today, a short guide on why not to use the raid drill. So this is the raid drill. The way that it works is that you'll need to build a raid drill, and you'll need to build at least one raid drill bit, which you will need to put on the drill, and you'll also need gasoline to operate it. The raid drill bit, as you can see, has a durability, and so it will be destroyed after some time using it. It can be placed on any wall, no doors, just walls, and then it can be turned on to slowly uh, destroy a wall. The things that you can change here are you can turn it on, you can unjam it, and you can change the RPM. Changing the RPM will change the temperature at which the rate drill bit works. The temperature directly correlates to the RPM, so it won't slowly heat itself up the higher the RPM it is. It will rather go to a certain temperature at a certain RPM. So you don't have to worry that if you leave it at 3000 RPM for too long, that at some point it will overheat. If it is at 3000 RPM, or it doesn't go to 3000, but if it is at a certain RPM, the temperature will stay the same. The reason why I do not recommend you to use the rate drill is it's very expensive. The rate drill itself is very expensive, the drill bit isn't exactly inexpensive, and the operation is even more expensive. For instance, a stone brick wall will require about 150 fuel, which is very expensive because it's not that easy getting ash, or at least 150 that is, and it will require nearly one complete rate drill bit. Whilst doing that whole thing with C4, which goes much quicker, only requires 2 C4. But as a technical demonstration of how it works, you can turn it on. As you can probably now no doubt hear, it's quite loud, and it will slowly turn up its RPM until it gets to the thing that you set. Or you can also see here live the amount of damage it's doing, I assume, per second, and up there the temperature, which will slowly go up as the RPM goes up and will settle at a certain value. Should the temperature get too high, the drill will explode, and that's your drill gone. As you can see down here, there's also a chance of jamming. When that happens, the drill will stop working, and you will have to press this button called unjam. As you can see, it is now jammed, so I would have to unjam it to keep going, but now my fuel is already gone. And as you can see, that caused about 8 durability to go away, so you'll need over 150 fuel, and as you can see, I've not even done a little scratch in there yet. So that's the cost of operating, and if you want to go look at the cost of making one, I can show you that in the workbench. As you can see, the rate drill itself costs about 70 amber, 140 shaped mondinium, and 120 shaped ultranium, so not exactly cheap. And then we can get the drill bit for 30, 20, 30 animal tendon, and 50 amber, which is also quite a lot. If you compare that to just some normal C4, it's like a little bit more ultranium and a little bit more mondinium per C4, and some animal fat and detonator caps etc. So the only reason why you should ever use a rate drill over C4 is if you don't have detonator caps. But apart from that, using a rate drill takes a long time. It puts you in a bad position if the players you're raiding are possibly online. Yeah, it uses so much fuel, which is hard to get, and otherwise it's just an inconvenience. So that's been my rant on the raid drill and why you should probably not get it. If you have any questions about the raid drill, I can answer them in the comments if you ask them. And I hope to see you in the next video. As an added bonus, also C4 can be placed on doors, which will destroy them in one pack. You can't do that with the drill, so that's another reason not to get it. However, you will get the drill back after it destroys a wall. Not the drill bit, but the drill. So at least you'll get the drill back. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.